The Equalizer 2 is an action thriller starring Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, Ashton Sanders, and Melissa Leo. Like the first Equalizer, this is directed by Antoine Fuqua, and it features the first sequel that Denzel Washington has starred in. This time around, a retired Robert McCall, played by Washington, is a driver on call. As he drives people around, he also continues to use his particular set of skills to bring justice to those in need. Since he's now retired as a Defense Intelligence Agency spy, he takes the help of his friend and former colleague Susan Plummer, played by Melissa Leo. Pedro Pascal plays McCall's former teammate Dave York. Besides helping those in need, McCall is compelled to investigate an apparent murder-suicide in Brussels when one of his friends gets killed. And as you'd expect, all hell breaks loose. One thing is for sure with Denzel Washington. He doesn't hold back when it comes to his performances, and this time is no different either. He is 63 years old and kicks all kinds of behind in this film. The action is a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that it's shot and edited in a manner that we can follow the choreography well enough. None of that jumpy, choppy stuff here. Thank you, Antoine Fuqua. Back to Washington. Besides all the fighting, he shines in the drama as well, and there's a lot of that here. There are certain scenes where he sends chills down your spine with his performance. So, surprise, surprise, he's definitely the reason to watch this film. Fuqua has made a lot of good action dramas in the past, like Training Day, which also starred Washington, and he won an Oscar for Best Actor in that film, just by the way. And Southpaw, which was also really interesting. Antoine Fuqua is always looking to tell a story first and use that story to drive the action, as any good action film should. But in the effort to do that here, some subplots take a whole left turn along the way, particularly with Ashton Sanders' character Miles Whitaker. McCall takes a liking to Whitaker as a mentor/father figure, and it's a nice relationship used to humanize McCall. But I felt there was a whole diversion into their subplot that went too far and could have been entirely done away with because it doesn't pay off all that much. It definitely helps that Washington is great in those scenes as well. On the other hand, other subplots do pay off, but the screenplay isn't always able to seamlessly juggle between the two, and that's the biggest drawback with this film. Because of all these diversions, you're left wondering where it's all going in the first 2 acts or so. It's a good thing that it all comes together in the end, so that certainly makes the film more than watchable eventually. But you wish that the director could have used the film's runtime and a strong cast more efficiently across the board. I'm going with 3.5 stars for Equalizer 2. This is a fun watch with Denzel Washington and some solid performances that make it worthwhile. Did you watch Equalizer 2? Did you enjoy it more than the first Equalizer? Should Denzel Washington continue making more films in this series? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and keep watching It's Entertainment only on Mirror Now, you first.